Good morning, guys. It is Friday, and we've got some teams to build. So I'm cutting it quite fine today, guys. We're just going to dive right into it. If you are going to be joining this live, thank you very much. I'll be getting to the live chat as soon as humanly possible. I've got the preamble teams that I've made for game week 254 to prune and finesse before the deadline. Okay, so we're just going to get stuck right into it today. Apologies, this is on my mega zoom because of sorry, 2-6, guys. There we go. That should do this. Right, let's see. So I'll show you the teams that I've got set up for the now. We've got 30 minutes to go. I just want to double check injury statuses. I want to do lineup builder as well real quickly. I've messed about with this most of the week, so normally my preamble teams are kind of shoddy, but I've managed to like prune these as I've went through the week when I've heard about different people being suspended or injured, that kind of thing. So I'm quite confident these teams will be quite set. So in All-Star Super Rare, we've got this bunch of guys going out. Expecting GG to start for Celtic after the recent form he's been in at home to Ross County. We've made him captain. Illich has got a good fixture. Kostic has just played 120 minutes. They're away to Leipzig, but it, you know, it could take a free kick and someone else could score or something, you know, so you never know. And Slavic and Hernandez can both do about 50s even without a relatively amazing performance from them individually. Under 23s, now guys, see this under 23 team. This is the team that was on the drawing board as my summer U23 assault, and when there was sniffs of Hassel maybe getting minutes, and Koki Machida moving to Europe has just absolutely destroyed those dreams. So I'm loving the opportunity to actually try and roll these guys out. I don't know if Machida's likely to start. He played the last game, got a great score, got a great assist. He's featured quite a lot in the last couple of matches, and I'm hoping that'll continue. And the rest of the guys have been playing, will play probably. Cabral's, again, I've just got a gut feeling Cabral's going to get dropped. And then Jose Maria Jimenez will be coming in for his Champ Euro Super Rare debut, as well as new addition David Sorare, who we managed to trade out for Alfred Gomez and his broken finger yesterday, which was lovely. So yeah, and this team has been almost set in stone now for what it is if Jose Jimenez stays fit. We've also got Cunha in the background as well. So this team could become very set very soon, and I'm just waiting for the good times to roll, basically. So I think that's what I'm kind of looking at now. In Rare, I don't actually have too much going on, and I can see as I've bunches in the live chat, fist bumps to you all. I'll come and get you in a minute. I've not got much time before the deadline, so I'm actually having to go quite strong in All-Star Rare, and I think that's down to a lack of defenders off the top of my head. Defense has been a recurring theme over the last few game weeks where we have been limited in choice, as well as forward, since about 3 months ago dropping Joe David and very recently Leroy Sané. I went with this team in All-Star Pro. I think this is my best, like, unbiased 5, but again, we'll come back to that, I suppose. Under 23s, I can get a strong enough team out for. Under 23 Pro, guys, this team again, under 23s just makes me so happy to look at this. Lovely, super rare combo of AC Milan and Celtic, defence and attack in midfield. It's a great sight, and it's a great team to back in the game week as well. Milan away at Cagliari, Celtic at home to Ross County. And out my U23 goalkeepers, they're all coin tossers, to be honest with you. So I've opted for Tani in this one. Champ Euro Pro, I'm getting a Leipzig stack out, would you believe, with all black and goals. And it looks like Yangel Herrera, maybe JJ Joan Jordan, one of those kind of guys might fill in here. Of course, the Leipzig boys are playing Kostic and Frankfurt. And, you know, I would be tempted to put him in this team and just watch the match, and then I can kind of cover both sides. But it feels a wee bit too much like tempting fate. Odds and sods in here, and this team should be pretty strong, but I just, with Leggett getting humped in Mexico, and there was something else. I think Villarreal's fixture's not particularly amazing, and Chicharito's, you know, just the best America forward I've got. So this team could do something, but again, I'm not holding my breath over it. But again, I think I've got at least here like 3 really strong teams. And the Super Rare's definitely one of them's got to be dangerous for a prize. And look at this for an All-Star Limited team, guys. This is what I call an All-Star Fantasy team. Hakimi, De Jong, Haaland. Wow. Sprinkle alongside that a wee bit of Galassi and a wee bit of Dzeko, and we're good to go. Under 23s is pretty appealing looking as well, isn't it? Captain Zach, Kujakov, the rookie keeper, Lautaro, the Celtic boys. Love it. Soraya, my limited keeper that I've had for donkeys, stays in Champ Euro. Of course he does. We've got a nice, you know, rookie Lukeba in there, and then a little Bundesliga contingent. I think behind Kostic, I don't have that much depth for Champ Euro if I'm playing De Jong, where, you know, you just seen him being deployed. Challenger Europe, it's the Turkish lads basically, plus Safanov and some forwards. And then in America, we're just rolling out with the Seattle guys. So, some good teams. I think for each category, I'm looking at, have I got a special weekly team? I do. So I've managed to put this special weekly team out. The Davy Klassen that I'll be giving away, I've been trying to train them up to give you guys some XP for whoever's going to win the Davy Klassen at the end of the month. And I thought, you know what? Can we actually just add to his Roll of Honor? Imagine I could use him in a weekly and bag something, and that goes on his Roll of Honor because it's an NFT. So then when I give that prize away, you've then got a prize that's maybe done a little bit of FC Barcelona history in your locker, which could be cool to somebody. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, that's the weekly team I'm going for. I see all my under 23 keepers, Bayazet included. They're all coin tosses. Feels like Hendry's coming back in. Feels like Reyna's coming back in. Hatate should start, and he's always captain. And I say Klassen's just the best other player that's available. We'll have a quick look at the prize pool. So in the weekly, we're only getting 20 cards. There's 2,000 entrants, but we're getting stars for the top 10. And the star prize pool, I've already been led to believe, is very appealing. And yes, it is. Mbappe, Kimmich, Messi, Donnarumma, and Vinny make up the top 5. So it's the creme de la creme. It's any star Euro player you could possibly wish to see in the star category is here. At the bottom end, you know, some of them are less sexy than some of the guys at the top, but value and utility is covered in this category. I don't, you know, there's a couple of injuries maybe here and there, but other than that, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's a great prize pool, and unfortunately, it's probably the first one of these scouting season special weeklies I'm not able to go super hard on. All-Star Super Rare, we're getting 580 entrants for 40 cards. Is a good ratio, certainly. Star Super Rare at the top. Most likely going to get a Tier 3 Super if we're going to get anything, because it's just going to be so competitive, and I don't have a unique in there. But Artur would be a lovely Tier 3 Super to win. I wouldn't mind that at all. Hector Herrera could be interesting. Jonas Hector, Baptiste Santa Maria, Samesicus. You know, some of these Tier 3s are interesting. You know, I would definitely be happy to have a dice roll and win with some of them. And under 23, we've got 190 entrants for 28 cards. I think with the team I've got, if it hits, I'm top 10 capable. So I could be looking at one of these guys or better. Hugo Duro would be lovely. Cengiz Under's in great form. Edson Alvarez would be beautiful. That's the jackpot one there, isn't it, really? Marcus Thuram would be definitely interesting. Tamori would be a lot of fun. So an interesting pool that I can definitely fight for, I think. And then in Champion Euro, 15 cards, 180 entrants. And I think having the unique, like, I'm definitely, I'm going to look at Tier 3 and Tier 2. But Benza Baini at the top of that's lovely. John Brooks is solid. He's looking to move in the summer. And I think he'll stay in Europe, so that could be good. Another Jose Jimenez wouldn't be unwelcomed at the club, I don't think. Forgan Hazard has also been linked with Atletico Madrid. That could be fun. And we've got Artur again, Wijnaldum, Giroud. Chervi, I could make use of him. Papu Gomez, I could use him. Renan Lodi. Some interesting guys. And what about the Tier 2 pool? Raheem Diaz, Thuram, Trapp, some goalkeepers are here as well. That's fun. Kostic, Delafeu. Yeah, tier 2 pool could be fun. Lucas Boy, I've seen him in person. Yeah, Amadou Hidara. Yeah, that could be a fun pool. So I'm quite optimistic with those guys. And then in the rare, let's have a look. How much time have we got left? Oh, the clock is ticking, guys. All-Star Pro, the Prime Division, 20 stars. Like to see that. Tier 1's for the top 90 is becoming a theme, and then Tier 2's finishing up to 125 is also a recurring theme. Under 23 Pro, we're getting 12 stars, back to 50 for the prizes in total, and the Tier 2 pool is really shallow. Tier 1 looks okay. Champ Euro Pro, 11 star rares. Tier 1 pool's Tier 2 pool's way shallow as well. In America Pro, this has been crap for weeks. Yeah, top 6 for stars. Yeah. This region's in desperate need of cards, 100%. Okay, cool. Let's go to lineup builder and see what we can do. The clock is against us, guys. And I say I will get to the comment section. I just want to rattle out, actually. Right, so the Prime Division's All-Star Rare Pro, because that's the one that just the best team for FC Barcelona has to go into. I'm pretty sure I picked Gu the first time around. All Black might be the best shout. But I know then my next Champ Euro goalkeeper is Nubel, and I don't, he could do really well in that fixture, I suppose. But yeah, Gu's the man, I think, isn't he? Opposition score is decent enough. It's 3rd via 11th, and he might not keep a clean sheet, but he's got great AA. Gu's a bit of a legend, so I can kind of play him anywhere without much of a second thought. I think in defence, I went for Miles Robinson. He's still showing up here as expected to return in 1 game from his suspension, but he served his suspension in the last match, and this is sometimes the reason that I like to check all this stuff as I can when I go. Let's see, where's Atlanta? Fixture. Montreal. Now you can't see this, but the will not play section doesn't have Miles Robinson is shown, and he was on the last game. So anyway, I like Miles Robinson. I like his fixture, and I like the fact that I don't need him for a region in particular. So I'm kind of playing numbers as well as like the optimal team. But Montreal have just played in CONCACAF Champions League midweek. Atlanta are at home in good fettle. I think, and Montreal haven't been scoring. I think Miles Robinson's a great pick this week. I think any Atlanta card is a really great pick this week, to be honest with you, Miles Robinson in particular. In midfield, Key was my number 1 pick, but his fixture is in high doubt now, so it then became Saka. So his opposition stat is 53, and that's 13th against 7th, but Urawa have been underperforming. They're very much favourites to win the game, and no, we don't want rare, we want super rare Saka. Up front, again, just like I was saying about Atlanta, I know I'm pretty much going to be going for Joseph Martinez here. To say forward-wise, it's all the Celtic guys. And then Unal has got a good fixture on paper, but again, Tapia are only 17% likely to get the win tonight. So it's not as if they're going to be dominating a weaker opponent. It's just that he's the guy, could be on pens and will be in the box when crosses are getting delivered, etc. Andre Silva and Lucas Nemeka, Depay, all these guys could have good games, but it feels like Joseph is as safe as houses when it comes to my options, and him being a super rare as well, and an All-Star Pro. For me, it's just the way to go. And then I know I've went with Captain Arnold, but I want a really solid, I just want a rare that's definitely going to play, has a lot of things in terms of external factors going in their favour. All the Leipzig guys are great, and I think I can really try and bash Champion Pro with them. Palaversa's got a good fixture, but again, they're away from home in Verona. Their form has been stuttering as of late, but we knew they were having tough games with like Fiorentina and Napoli, etc. So Empoli is a game they should be shining in. But again, that's a super rare. We're looking for a rare at this point. Morgan's at home. He could have a good game, but it's definitely not a foregone conclusion. Columbus Crew have been doing good. Soler could have a good game, but he's away. And I do have a bit of a bias towards home players. Chanatip suspended or something, I'm led to believe also. I think he's picked up some yellows. But yeah, Max Arnold is the first one I come to. Leverkusen, Wirtz is injured. They had Europa League on Thursday night. Wolfsburg should be coming into some sort of ascendancy. Max Arnold himself is picking up good form now. And yeah, I don't really see anything. I'm going to scroll past it a little bit. I don't see anything that really jumps out to me as this guy should be in your best team. There's a few other guys that you could definitely make a case for, but nothing that I'm going to lose much sleep over. Champion Euro Rare Pro. We're going with the Leipzig guys, and we're going with All Black and goals, because I think that's got a great chance of scoring super high. because I know that Angelino's in great form and going to start. I know that I don't have any midfielders, which is why I'm then relying on a super rare mid. That maybe bring Illich into here because his fixture is so good. And I suppose I have bought Illich, whereas Herrera I've won, and I feel like I'm just trying to use Herrera, whereas Illich, I don't know. It's a kind of battle of AA versus possible decisive, because Illich could get an assist or something. He's definitely due a decisive. He's not had one since early season. Herrera doesn't really get decisives, but in a game like Espanyol at home to Mallorca, he could get a great AA score and really high. So it's a difficult decision between those two. But I can see they've both started 100% of their last 5. L15, Illich kind of outweighs them. And just in terms of how often they're picked and stuff like that, there's no real difference splitter there. But Illich has just got the slightly better fixture. And then again, Illich is away and Herrera's at home. I think the home guy with the AA potential versus the away guy with the better decisive potential is a tough one. But I'm going to go decisive because that's what we do. That's what I'm going for. Andre Silva will be the striker here. And then I'm going to get the extra super rare to fill in is Benny Henriks. And then that gets me some sort of little... And again, I know Henriks highly anticipate he's going to start. If he doesn't start, I'll be mightily disappointed and confused. But he's in some form. And yeah, I think he's going to start. Captain Angelino, just because of how well he done in the last game week. And I think that's good to go. Now, I know that's an alteration I need to make on my Champ Euro team. I'm going to be dropping Herrera for Illich. Sorted. That team saved. Right, so what teams have I made here? Just those two. Okay, so I think I'm going to go to... I'm going to go to Champion Super Rare and just get that team picked because it is kind of painting by numbers. You know, Soraya's the new goalkeeper. He's coming in. Look at that blue card, man. It just looks so good. I've just noticed how bad the screen actually looks on this, guys. Apologies. I've been so... I'm just chasing the clock down so much. There we go. Is that better? It should be. Let's do a bit of this. There we go. There we go. That's better. So Sorare comes in. 15 minutes to go. Right. So Jimenez, he's played against Man United. He played really well, but I know he was like an injury. He might not have played against Man United. The international break's about to come up, and Atletico Madrid, like, they are very thin on the ground. So I think they maybe just push him again through one more match. The alternative would be Maffeo, who's away to Espanyol, which is not a great fixture for him. It's really hard. I'm really struggling with Maffeo to judge what is a good fixture for him. Jimenez, I'm just rolling the dice on him starting. But again, I think Atletico Madrid are so light on the ground, he kind of has to come in. And then in midfield, Denis Suarez, of course, at home to Betis. Betis have just been knocked out after 120 minutes against Frankfurt. So I think... it's a great fixture for Celta Vigo to maybe exploit some tired legs and some jaded minds and some shattered dreams. You know, they're at home as well. They're in good form and they're still pushing up towards the top of the table. And with Captain Braze to accompany the rare, the unique, pardon me, Denis Suarez. So I'm just going to double check that is what I laid out, captain and everything. Yep, that's fine. And we'll save that team as well. So right, okay, so I think All-Star Super Rare is what I want to be picking next. Because again, the under-23, yeah, I'm not going to be messing with that. The under-23 Super Rare and under-23, what'd you cry it? Rare Pro. I really like the way they're built, and I don't have any of these. I just need to double check yellow cards and stuff like that. I've got 15 minutes, so that's fine. Who is my Super Rare keeper up here again? It must be Slovak or something. Yeah, Slovak. In defense... only want to see super rares up here. In defense, Koki Machida, who I've gotten. Yeah, I'm playing Koki, but I'm playing him. Ronald Hernandez. You know, Taylor Harwood-Bellis really does need dropped. His form has been terrible. I've got Maffeo. Who did I have in here? I know I need to replace Illich. I had at Ronald. Okay, I'm going to stick with him. He's in a good fixture with Atlanta at home to Montreal. I'm back in that big time, so that's okay. And I think, yeah, the only other option really is JJ or Yangel Herrera. Maybe Acevedo comes in, but I doubt it. JJ, it's a must-win game. He's an AA monster now. Just need a decisive for him to really hit big. Renato Sanchez is injured, and yeah, I think I will just go with the JJ. Because I've brought him into the club for this type of thing, where he is just a solid midfielder that should bring in around the 50 mark, and if something good happens, he can. Yeah, let's go with JJ in here. JJ and Kostic sticking together like they did in the last game week. Right, okay, I'm going to need to change training. Where the hell is training? I'll be here. And we're going to put Yangel Herrera in this squad, I suppose. Oh, Harwood Bellis needs a squad as well. Uh-oh. I got another defender spot missing. Yeah, there we go. Make sure you get all that XP, guys. Get all that XP. Right, okay. Let me check. Right, AC Milan's an important game. And so is Celtic. Let me just double check Celtic haven't got any mad yellow cards and stuff. AC Milan Cagliari. You guys won't be able to see this, but the only unlisted players that's questionable or unavailable is Simon Kjaer and Timoon Bakayoko. I'm just going to check AC Milan's squad page. Theo Hernandez is back now. I missed his 5 yellows in the last game, which is a kick in the teeth. Let me just check. He's definitely Theo. Yeah, 7 yellows or well, competitions, I suppose. We missed the last game for a suspension from a yellow card he picked up against Napoli. Yep. And then Tonali, let me double check the boy. I don't think I got booked in the last game. Oh, he did. But he's had the suspension already for 5 yellows, that must be. No? That was a Copa game. So how many yellows has he had in the league then? That's what we need to see. League AC Milan, 6 yellows this season. So that means he must have, yeah, back here against Spezia. Yellow card and then suspended. And then since then he's had 2 yellows. One must be in the cup or something. Yeah, this one was in the cup and then this one was in the league. So yeah, that's fine. Tonali is safe. Let's have a quick check at Celtic. Yeah, I know that under 23 rare pro team is hot to trot basically. Yeah, Furuhashi and David Turnbull are the only guys listed as unavailable. And that's fine by me. Buzzing. Right guys, I'm almost at the time where I can come into the live chat. I know I'm kind of firing on all cylinders here. In terms of just rattling through my teams and everything, but I am against the clock. Am I checking any of these guys for suspensions and stuff? I don't think so. They're in all big matches. I think, no, I think I'm fine with all the limiteds. In terms of, yeah, I'm fine with all that. Let's have a look at the rare teams again. So All-Star Rare, this is the bit. So Guardiola's going in here because the last 2 game weeks, Guardiola's been listed as questionable. And he's played both games now. In the last game, actually, was on the bench and then was brought into the 11 because I think somebody else got injured in the warm-up. Might have been Klosterman. So that's why he's going into our team, but he's not going into my high priority team. But this team's also populated by Depay, who is like bench fodder at the moment at Barca. I don't know what it is. I'm under this impression that Aubameyang was brought in on loan now to like facilitate Depay coming back in a really soft, gentle, easy way, or is like it's an audition. It's you or Aubameyang. It's one of those two. So we'll kind of see how time goes. You know, like he's been eased back in and like he's done great every time he's come back on, so I'm not sure when he's going to be ready to start and how to judge all that. Isaka's got a good fixture on paper, which we've seen on Sorare data, so that's a really strong team that will get ETH unquestionably, and we really need to be getting a card if all those guys start, you know. Yep, this team I'm happy with. Let me just check Max Arnold for a booking or anything like that. What about Joseph or Isaka? Yeah, I think we'll check both those guys for bookings and whatnots. We've got 10 minutes. And this is really how long it needs to take, guys. Like, I've been doing this for as long as I've been live with you. In terms of just that last minute cram, just to make sure you're not going to make any... what the hell is Urawa there? You don't make any massive... So, it doesn't mention anything about anyone unavailable or whatever, but we'll click into their squad page. We'll go to squad and we'll look for Isaka. And he's got no yellows or reds this year, so that's fine. Nope. And then, who's the other one we wanted to check out there? Sorry, it was Max Arnold. I'm just actually just going to search him. Just to make it even quicker. Didn't get booked in the last game, so that's fine. And he's got, what, 4... Oh, so he's 1 yellow away. It's good that I've realised that. So if I see him booked now, I can instantly kind of put him to the side. Ferran Torres, I don't expect him to be, but I suppose we'll check him. Don't really care about that team as much, but again, Didn't get booked in the last game. And he's getting no yellows at Barca. So that's nice. Diop and all the rest of it. No, I'm fine with them. Fine with them. Illich. I think I have checked Illich already. I'm pretty sure I've seen one of the Italian pages tweeting saying Illich was suspended. And then I checked out and he was on 4 yellows or something. So let me like quadruple check. Yeah, so he get booked in the last game, right? But he's only on 4 yellows for the season. So I don't... Unless there's some sort of weird carryover. And one of them was a red. So he has been suspended for a red card. So I don't think he is suspended for this game. And then even when I go into the fixture, he's not listed as being suspended or anything. So against Empoli, the preview's up on my screen here. Will not play. Pandur's injured. Retsos is injured. Lazovic is questionable. Fararone, Dawadzovic, Ceccherini, all questionable. No mention of Illich in the suspension, so I'm quite happy with that. Let me double check the Leipzig guys, because I didn't actually watch the Leipzig game live. So let me just check, like Angelino, Benny Henriks, these kind of guys are going to be good to go. Get 8 minutes to the deadline. We're just about doing this in nice time. So no one's unavailable or questionable for Leipzig according to this. Let me check the squad list. So let's see. Angelino's on 3 yellows in any level of competition. Benny Henriks, he's German. I think he's listed as a midfielder here. Yeah, he's on 3 yellows as well. That's fine. Andre Silva. Yep, that's fine. What else did we have? The American guys, their season's just started. That's cool. Double check the super rares. And then Kostic. Let me just double check Kostic. And JJ. Let me just double check both those guys. Kostic. He didn't get booked in the last game, and he's on 2 yellows. Joanne Jordan. Suspended for the last game on 5 yellows. He's good to go. Brilliant. Is Barco worth checking? Didn't get booked in the last game. He's only been booked once. Sorted. Cabral, Efra, yeah, Jose him. Let me just check Jose Jimenez. That might be. And then yeah, let me check the Celta Vigo boys. I'm pretty sure I've already checked Celta Vigo. Pretty sure I'm on top of them quite quite well. We've got 5 minutes to go, but it would be stupid not to double check. Celta Vigo squad. Brais Mendes is on 7 yellows. Denis Suarez is on 4. Denis Suarez didn't get booked in the last game. Don't even need to think about it. And Brais Mendes didn't get booked in the last game either. Nice. Unal and Jimenez. And then I think we can call it jobs a good one. Unal. Strikers are the ones you can miss so easily because they just creep up on you. They make strikers get stupid yellows, you know. So he didn't get booked in the last game, and it appears he's on 6 for the season, so he's picked up a suspension already. Awesome possum. And then we're looking at Jimenez. Now, Jimenez is more of an injury concern for me, but I think Atletico are so light on the ground. Didn't get booked against Cadiz. He's on 7 yellows. Must have served a suspension not too long ago. Awesome. We're good to go, guys. We're locked in. These are the teams we're rolling out with. So we'll start from the top in case you're just joining us. Thanks a lot, guys, if you have been watching this live. It means a lot to me. And I will be getting into the chat with you guys in a moment. So we're going with this La Liga setup. Look at this for a La Liga Super Rare Champ Euro rig out. Absolutely love it. Under 23, the super rare summer team of my dreams that Koki Machida's move to Belgium has shattered. Hopefully we get some tune out of them. Extras, spare pieces for All-Star. They could all do well. Nothing stopping them really. It's just not overly likely. Strong team here for All-Star Rare. Let's go get that ETH and try and bag a card. This has to be getting into the top 20. This kind of team, it really does. I expect all these guys to cruise over 60 and be banging in maybe the odd decisive across the board. And yeah, this is it always has to be my favourite team, and it is even this week as well. Again, Under 23 loose ends, really, I think this team is. Sofiane Diop hasn't been too convincing. Would I have any other alternative to him? Because he didn't get that many minutes and they've now been knocked out of Europe, which doesn't say much for his contribution. Palaversa, Works is injured, of course. Camavinga's probably not going to start. Got some guys in the weekly. Yeah, don't have too much depth there fitness-wise with some of these guys. You know, let's see what Reina does as he comes back into the fold. And maybe I could play Palaversa at home to Liège. Did play the last game. At home to PSG. I don't know. Could be right up for it. Shop window stuff. We'll be watching them on the telly. I think we keep Sofiane Diop in the team, don't we? Yeah, see, that team picks itself. There's no way I'm changing that team. This team as well, I'm really happy with. I'm actually really happy I've put Illich in here. It does feel like I've made an upgrade, to be honest. And I know I don't have any other options for this team whatsoever. Or this one, really. They're all kind of picking themselves. How many minutes we got to the deadline? 3 minutes, 2.5. Oh, let's have a quick peek again. De Jong, Hakimi. I'm nervous now that I'm not looking at these guys' suspensions and stuff. I'm hoping, and I should actually be checking the live chat because you guys are probably shouting stuff at me right now, like, Quinny, don't fucking play him. Good morning, fist bumps to everyone. A lot of birthday wishes and stuff. Thanks very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the profit video that came out yesterday. Yeah, no one's shouting. Transfer market also saying he's suspended. Who's that? Ivan Illich is suspended. Everyone's saying to me Illich is suspended. He's only got 4 yellows. He didn't get sent off in the last game. Why do we all think this? I've seen Sorare Italia or something saying this. Why? What's he done? What has little man done? He's picked up a yellow in the last game. I agree with you. But in the league, he's got 4 yellows. And I know he's picked up a red, but surely that doesn't equal 5 yellow suspension, does it? You've done your time for the red. 5 yellows is a separate thing, surely. Oh, this is only still a loan, this says. I could have swore this was made permanent. That's interesting. Why? Why do you think Illich is suspended? I know he's got that. That's not the rule, surely. A red and 4 yellows equals a 5-card yellow suspend. No, surely not. Surely not, guys. We've not got much time here. Convince me. I don't believe he's. I don't think that's. We've got 1 minute, guys. Convince me. Come on. Tell me. Tell me. Cite the rule. Cite the rule. I'm shiting myself now, guys. Absolutely shiting it. I think I'm just going to go with Herrera just because I'm absolutely bricking it. I'm going with Herrera because I'm bricking it. Oh, no. He's a. Don't, guys. Don't, guys. Don't. He's not showing up as suspended. Don't do this to me, guys. I'm absolutely shiting it. I've just played Yangel Herrera. He did get a 60 in the last game. He's at home at Mallorca. He's not really decisive capable, but he's better than at the NP. Oh, let me double check Herrera. I'm shiting it, guys. I'm shiting it. Oh. Didn't get booked in the last game. He's on 3 yellows for the season. Whew. Right, you've made me shite it, guys. I hope he's alright. I hope we've just saved ourselves. I have dropped him for Yangel Herrera. I'm not taking the chances, guys. There's nothing worse. After the last game week of, you know, the Joan Jordan and the Theo Hernandez, I think I was actually aware of both of them. And I told myself, I know I told myself this with the Theo Hernandez last week, and that was the one that really cost me big. I remember telling myself, I know he's served a suspension when I seen the red X. Same as Miles Robinson today on Sorare data, and I've tricked myself into playing him in the suspension. Yeah, so I've bricked it, guys. I've gave in, and we've went with Yangel Herrera. We've done it, guys. Thanks very much for sticking with me through that chaotic, you know, behind the scenes footage, I feel like, of of me cramming in right before the deadline. I think I've got my best teams possible out. The deadline has now passed. It has now closed. So welcome, guys, to game week 254. Oh, what teams are you going for, guys? What prize pool looked the most appealing to you? Let me know. Did you watch the video yesterday about the spreadsheet, 3 months and 3 months and all the stuff we spoke about? Did you enjoy it? I'm going to hang out with you now for a little bit. So anything in live chat you want to throw at me. Fist bumps tease, all the regulars are here. Jonathan Mott, Rascal Masaki, Luigi Laconte, thanks a lot for joining us. Sorare Stish, thanks a lot for joining us. Monfrere. And who else do we have here? Dragos Mihai, Sojiwa, Terry11, Gaza, Hudson Sin. Love it, guys. Thanks a lot for everyone who's joining us live. There's 35 views here. Please, guys, drop me 35 likes. It means a lot to me. It's the game I'm playing here. You know, we're trying to make the channel professional. You know, we went to Spain and they thought we were professional. They wouldn't let us into Elche because they thought we were professional. We have professional camera. So we're trying to move things on, guys. And over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to get much better at having the whole Sorare TV and the Quinny channel like tandem to have as much of the content. Because again, I've had a lot of conversations with people and I do feel that I've got a lot of content to be redoing and updating and stuff like that. And it's just, I need to get myself into a perfect little cycle of doing kind of everything I want to do. And I need to get, yeah, anyway, so thanks a lot. Hit a like, it helps a lot. You've got no idea. Please, guys, it means a lot. Magic. So yeah, let me know, guys, what you're doing this game week, what your thoughts and ambitions are. I'm going to take a little breather for a minute and let you guys catch up with me. I can see a few of you have left. I hope you've dropped a wee like before you've dropped off. Maybe you're away to double check what the new game week looks like for the fixtures. I will be doing that momentarily. We'll have a little preamble into game week 255, which I think is going to be the first one of the international window. Champions League draw just starts just now. Is that what it is? Brilliant. Well, Champions League, oh, can we watch it somewhere? Can we watch the Champions League draw somewhere? I'll do it, guys. Just let me know. We could just pay attention to it on Twitter. Oof. Oi, oi. Wow, Trent is out as well with an injury, I'm just saying. Oh, Jesus, I hope he's caught that before the deadline. Sorry, lads. Had to stick my big unique purchase into a punty team as he plays for Sol. Lee Han Byom. Yeah. Stish, I seen you buying him. Was he a rookie? I'm big on Sol with Key, you know. I haven't missed international breaks. I haven't either, Rascal. And it really couldn't have came at a worse time. It's actually came at quite a good time for maybe some of my guys that have like a 6-week injury or something like that, because that just does mean that I'm not really, it's not like a 6-week injury doesn't always mean you're missing 6 weeks of utility. If it's an international period or, you know, a few other things could be on end of season breaks and whatever. Oh, I'm buzzing, guys. Absolutely buzzing. I know there was a real shit show going on with the Korea stuff. I don't really know the full script. It was like, you know, you guys will know better than me, but I'm very glad I didn't have any Korean guys in that game, because I would have been pulling my hair out waiting for all sorts of stuff to be dropping in and locking in, and it's not fun. I've had it happen before with other game weeks. I can't remember what the situations were, but unfortunately when you have, because the thing with Sorare is they've tried a lot of different versions of like closing game weeks and reward distribution schedules and, you know, all that kind of thing. And there's not been a perfect way yet. It's not a way that everyone's like, oh, they should be. I'm just going to check the trend in UCL Draw. We'll get this on. Is live. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Just wait for everything to come out. So yeah, hopefully again they've learned every time from when they've had big buggy mistakes and problems. I see people like losing confidence and stuff like that in them, and you know, they can only learn from the mistakes that happen. They can't learn from mistakes that don't happen, you know. And it's all well and good saying like some things are obvious and oh, you should always have a contingency plan for everything, but like you've got to be realistic as well. Like you can in theory have a contingency plan for everything, but as you know, actioning things and whatnot can be easier said than done, really, you know. It's just a lot of predictions on the timeline now. I'm trying to just catch it on Twitter. Let me know if there's any big draws. 10 minutes, that was 15 minutes ago, so yeah, it should be underway. Hopefully we catch, oh, the quarterfinalists. So we've got Atletico Madrid, we've got Bayern Munich, Benfica have made it, Chelsea, Villarreal, Unai Emery, Real Madrid, Man City, Liverpool. It's a great quarterfinal list, to be honest with you. All the big teams, of course, will be looking at Villarreal and Benfica with like wide eyes, but in the Champions League, especially with the no away goals thing, like it makes everything a bit tighter. It feels like a lot of first legs we had in the last round was about killing the tie off, in terms of like keeping it 0-0 and making it a one-game affair. Where if it was, if they were away first, just try and get it low-scoring game, bring it back to our place and try and win. And then the teams that were starting at home, it was almost like don't like throw the tie away, make sure we can get to the second leg and still be in it. Because the away goals that we can score in the second leg aren't as valuable, so we can't get blown away. So that's what it felt like to me the strategy was from a lot of the teams in the last round, and I think that will be the same. And when it is knockout competition, and when that type of strategizing is going to be valuable to success in the competition, then teams like Villarreal that are coached by Unai Emery and Benfica as well, with the kind of players that they've got and how dominant they are in their division, how big their crowd are when they're at home, they're not to be taken lightly. As we've seen before, we've seen Ajax get to the semi-finals recently enough for no one to be underestimated at this stage. I think quarterfinals are always fun, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything come through yet. Ranieri again for the draw, is it? Let me just double check. I'll catch up. Sorry. Streaming on BT Sport YouTube channel. Oh, class. Maybe I can just fire that on a telly then. I'll watch it with you. Should we maybe rename the stream? Champions League reaction. UCL Draw. And then you're saying it's live on BT. Well, there we go, it is. Let's put you into the middle telly. Yep. Class. Let me just change the name of the video, guys. Sorry. Buzzing. Buzzing. What a good morning this is going to be, eh? There we go. That'll do. Buzzing, guys. I better mute this actually. Mikel Silvestre, loving life. Buzzing. Who do you? Let me catch up with you guys. Saw that purchase, Stishy boy, love it. Yeah, it's a rookie as well, brilliant. I think the reason I recognise him is because he did get minutes, didn't he? He was one of the few rookies that was popping up to me when I was looking at rookie limiteds at the very first instance, where I thought, well, this guy's getting minutes, maybe I should buy him, but I was like, nah, manana. So a good pickup. Stish is a proper Sol fan now, good to see it. Ranieri for the draw. Jonathan Mott was the one that gave us the hookup, so thanks a lot, my man. Fist bump to you again. And Stish is just geeking out on Sol, which is lovely to see. Free from Spain, free from England. Wonderful, says Chiavaru. I don't know what that wonderful is in regards to. Is it the draw? We had somebody out? Nope, not yet. This is class. Get to watch this with you. What's the predictions, guys? Who's going to... Oh, I don't know. Predicting a draw is a bit difficult, I suppose, eh? I don't know. For Atletico Madrid, I think Atletico Madrid is probably the best placed team to take advantage of the so-called weaker potential opposition. From what we've seen against Man United anyway, they can just bully a team off the match. Let's see, ball number 1 is out. Mikel Silvestre. Who's he going to be giving us? Who is he going to be giving us? Maybe move the mic. There we go, that's better. Chelsea out first. Does that mean they're home in the first leg? Wonder who Chelsea are going to get. Oh, they'll be bricking it. They could get anyone. When you're first out, you can get absolutely anyone. I wonder who Chelsea are going to be pulling. This guy's probably telling us some interesting facts about competitions and stuff like that. But yeah, imagine I said that as well. Who are Chelsea going to get? Bayern Munich. FC Bayern Munich. FC Bayern München. FC Bayern München. Real Madrid! Oh, Chelsea versus Real Madrid. What a tie. That's going to be Eden Hazard. Will he feature? Who knows? Oh, wow. The thing about Chelsea Real Madrid is both those teams have got a lot of, like, they're running on a lot of, like, soul energy of the team, if you know what I mean. They're kind of, like, fighting against, like, with Real Madrid, they're fighting against people saying that they're past it and they're over the hill, and the new generation coming through. Guys like Vinny, are they going to be good enough for Real Madrid? And they're starting to show it, etc., etc. And Chelsea, it's obviously all the geopolitical stuff that's going on at the moment. They're kind of them against the world, having to fund their own travel. And I'm not up on the details, but anyway, that will be a very heated match. Be a really strong temperature in the game. Is what I'm trying to get across. Next team out, Man City. Come on, the boys. Man City, right? Who do we want? Who do we want? I take Benfica. Benfica. Sporting Lisbon, Benfica. Let's see it. Even Villarreal, come on. It's a pure Man City draw. Always get the easy ties. Always get the easy ties. Sporting Lisbon, Benfica. Do it. Club Atletico de Madrid. Both the Madrid teams are coming to the English Premier League to... Oh, City at home to Atleti. Chelsea at home to Real. Madrid against England. That'll be a tough game, man. Tough game. That'll be blood and snorters, that game. That'll all be about who wants it more, who fights the hardest, who's the fittest. And moments of class. Oh, that's gonna be a really good set of fixtures to watch. Who's next out? Bayern München. FC Bayern München. Villarreal? Okay. Villarreal Benfica. It's got it to be, hasn't it? Villarreal Benfica. Give us it. Give us it, Silvestre. I know it's coming. Dragos wanted Bayern Man City. Not yet, man. You want that for the final or something? The thing we should always want in Champions Leagues is the best final possible. Villarreal, Benfica. It's got to be Benfica. I can feel it. Oh, FC Bayern München. Oh, Bayern, Villarreal. Oh, the Bayern stacks are going to crush for 2 midweeks now. You've got to feel Villarreal are gutted. Absolutely gutted. But again, tactical nous, a game plan. You never know. You never know. Oh, so that leaves, there's only 2 teams left then, eh? Benfica and Liverpool? Yeah. Sporting Lisbon, Benfica of Portugal, and they will be hosting Liverpool. Nice set of ties, man. Liverpool will definitely be buzzing. Because Benfica will let... Benfica's the sort of team that Liverpool could blow 5 goals by, because of how they play, how good they are at their game plan, Well, that was interesting. So we've got Real Madrid and Chelsea. We've got Man City and Atleti. Let me just turn that off, sorry. And we also had Bayern, Villarreal, and Liverpool, Lisbon. Fantastic, man. Oh, guys, what a Friday morning it's been. I'm really looking forward to the game week. Now what I want to do is I want to see what games are actually happening today. Now, guys, we're going to have a blockbuster Sunday. There's so many amazing games on. I favorited them all already. I'll show you them in a second. But let's see what's on today that I've got any kind of interest in. Nothing in France or Germany. Nope, don't have any Gladbach. Absolutely nothing. I thought there was Spain. Oh, cool. So I've got Unal and Sorare in action 8 o'clock tonight on Amazon La Liga. That'll be a good Friday night watch for me. I wonder how Saturday looks for my guys. It's maybe better to check this on the Sorare Data app, but for the stream, I'm just going to have a wee glance over with you guys just now. Like this, anyone I'm big on, like AC, yep, Saturday night. What about Celtic? Celtic are Saturday 3 p.m. Love it. Atleti, Valencia. Got some La Liga action all weekend, really. That's nice. MLS. Oh, 5 o'clock kickoff for Miami, Cincinnati, and New York, Philly. Wonder if some of this is going to be on the telly. Atlanta at home to Montreal at 8 o'clock. I would hope that's on the telly somehow, somewhere. All these games feel like they're scheduled for television. You know, they're all separated by a little bit. So that could be could be a great MLS Saturday, in fact. Especially for the East Coast team, like, the ones you can actually watch, which is cool. Normally some of these fixtures are really late. Really, really late. And watching them is very difficult. It's a class. And then, where can I check favourites? How did I check that again? Was it up here? Yeah, favourites. This is Sunday, guys. Look at that. So I plan on watching on Sunday. We'll be doing it live on the channel, on this channel here, of course. So we'll be starting the day off with Monaco PSG, run into Ajax Feyenoord, Leipzig Frankfurt, the Rome Derby, then Seville Sociedad, a wee bit of Bulls v Crew, and then it's El Clasico, and then it's River Plate v Boca to finish the night off. The Super Classic or whatever it's called. I forget, I'm sorry. So a great Sunday of football is what it's shaping up to be. And with the teams we've got out, I'm pretty buzzing. So this is the game week that's live now. So the 15th to the 18th, that's the one that's just finished. I don't think I won anything, did I? Oh, Yaimar let me down at limited level. Common Ronaldo, slightly. No, I don't think he did slightly, actually. I think he slightly underperformed versus the rare Timo Weah. So that was a bummer. Joe Chima, looks like he's DNP'd on me, which is a bummer. And Cham started on the bench, so no ETH. 133 points, no ETH. This was the Boomer Bust team, if you recall. THB let me down in a big way, and then Werner DNP and means then I was never going to be on because I only had one forward actually play, and that was Depay off the bench. And if I'd swapped Nubel for Oblak, I would have been like 0.5 of a point off of the prizes still. So there's not really much more I could have done about that. The only other alternative would have been playing Ferran Torres and Oblak in here instead of any option available, really, and we would have definitely won something. But I would have never have played this division with one super rare, even in the midweek. It's been out my makeup for a little while. And then in the special weekly, we just didn't get going. Bravo DNP'd. I'm pretty sure that would have hurt a few people because I think he was one of the favourite keepers for that game week. So yeah, that is what it is. And then this is the one that we're in now. And then can we see 255 preparing? Yeah, we can. So let's see the matches. All matches, yeah. So we've got a bit of Primera Envigado. I think this is like Ecuador or something. Millonarios. Is it Colombia? Yeah, this is the Colombian league. World Cup qualification in South America. Do I have any? Maybe Bravo is going to play for Chile. That would be amazing. I don't think I'm going to get much of a team out of this stuff, to be honest with you. World Cup European qualification. I don't think I'm going to have much of a goalkeeper to pick from. Nope. Asia. Korea. Yes, I've got Gu. Right, so Gu will be playing. I'll have one goalkeeper. I can get excited. America. Maybe Sean Johnson starts and goals. With Matt Turner being injured, Zach Steffen hasn't. But it's Mexico, so it's probably going to be Zach Steffen for this game. But maybe Sean Johnson plays the next game. Canada, Costa Rica, Moldova, Kazakhstan, and then a wee bit of Argentina, but none of the teams, I don't think there's any cards for any of those goalkeepers. So not many goalkeepers floating around. I should be able to get one team out. It's probably going to be a rare team, maybe a rare pro team. Let's have a wee peek behind the curtain of what we've got. So we've got Gu, Tani's going to be on the bench. So we've got Gu in defence, maybe Jimenez, but again with this whole injury thing, Matarita, I need to find out what the script is with him. Robinson's not a definite. Araujo's not, no def. Oh, Kamar Lawrence, I think plays. Has to play for Jamaica, I think, doesn't he? In midfield, Tonali and Tanaka. Rio Hatate has been called up. Andre Silva, I don't know if he'll start for Portugal, but that's something to keep an eye on. I might have a decent shout, actually. Just play Rio and then best rare. Otherwise, I don't know if I'd back Legit to start that game. I definitely wouldn't, in fact. Eo Tanaka, Maida. I don't think Rio's going to start. Now I'm thinking about it. Who is it they've got? Australia or New Zealand? Australia. Ooh. I think Rio comes in to start that game. I don't think he does. I think Tanaka starts that game. I think I've got Tonali who could start. Anyway, we'll be able to come back to that. Dojima Fujita could still come off the bench. Game is in the second half of the now. Oh, okay. I'm not holding my breath on Joe Chima coming on and getting me some ether if you need to like get two decisives basically. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath. So that's interesting. That's interesting. We could get one team out, it feels like. Maybe it'll probably be a rare team, I suppose. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream today. I hope you enjoyed the video that dropped yesterday. Champions League draw was a nice little thing for us to catch as well while we were live. I hope you enjoyed that as well. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do to finish this stream off? I've been meaning to do this, right? As you'll see, I bought a lovely signed Florian Wirtz Bayern Leverkusen shirt from friend of the channel, Soccer Silverback. If you don't know the account, he's on Twitter, at Soccer Silverback. He does like football cards and all that kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. Great account, go check him out. And he also threw in some cards, right, into the package. Now, I can see behind here, this is a separate card in a sleeve that he's deliberately packaged like this, so I couldn't see what it was. And I can tell with the logos on the back that it's like Champions League and whatever. It's probably some sort of Celtic card. So, Silverback, thank you very much for including this in with the words, and I thought I would leave it for like leaving a stream and we would open it. So I'm going to open up the packet of cards, and behind, when I open this little envelope it came in, we'll see behind there's a little present from Soccer Silverback to the Sorare Studios, and we'll see where we can display it. Okay, so you guys will be able to see it before me, okay? So I'm not going to look at the screen that's to my right, your left. So there we go. That is what it is. Oh, I can see it now. A Dave Turnbull. Love it. First touch. This is a card, a Topps card. Is this like an NFT card? Is this an NFT card? This looks like the NFT stuff that they do. That's amazing. Especially if this is some sort of redeemable or something. That is, can we put that there? We'll put that there for now so you can see it. Kinda. It's on display, sort of. We'll display that. Love that Soccer Silverback. Thank you very much. Hooking me up with my first Celtic Topps card. And then we've got a blister pack of cards here from Topps. Champions League Japan edition. I don't know if it's because it's Japan edition. Maybe I should be keeping this, but I'm going to open it because why not? There we go. Boom. I can see it. I think I've got an Ajax thing right at the front. I've never opened one of these. You've no idea what to expect. Okay, so I've got a rookie card here for a Romario Barrio Porto. There's a button I'm going to press on the camera. Sorry, guys, so you can see this nice and clear. Right, so you should be able to see this. Oh, nice and good now when I show you something. So I've got a Romario Barrio rookie card. Nothing too special about that, I suppose. I've then got a Hiroki Sake Marseille card. So again, the Japan edition Champions League card. Right, come on. I think I maybe needs to see my face as well. I think that's the way that thing works. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, brother. There we go. I've got Gio Reyna! I've got Gio Reyna! It's a duffer. Like, it's just a ball basic one, I can tell. It's a Japanese and all that in the bags. That's kind of cool. Look at that. There we go. Reyna. That's cool. Curtis Jones. Again, it's just a Bob Ider, just a normal one. Oh, I can see what's behind Curtis Jones. These are actually some cool cards, but they're like, they're not, I don't imagine they're worth much at all. That Curtis Jones is look at that little RC thing on it. But we've got a Vinny Jr. Oh, yeah, boy. Give me that. Manolo Portanova. Juventus rookie that I've never heard of. But there we go. Oh my God! This has to be good. This has to be good, doesn't it? A Messi and a Barca kit? That has to be good. I'm keeping that separate. Oh, this has to be good as well, man. Come on. King Kai. Malik Tillman. I think that's the brother of friend of the channel Hendo's recent reward, Bayern Munich. That's a little rookie as well. And then the guy on the back, the one that was the little Ajax thing that I seen when I opened the card, the packet was Kenneth Taylor. Boo. Lovely little pack, soccer silverback again. Thank you very much. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these. Some of them are quite cool. I'm sure I'll be able to display them somewhere, somehow, in some sort of nice fashion. So thank you very much. I do appreciate that. We will look after them. Thanks again. And the Kai Havertz is nice because depending on what season this is, this might have been the season, I think it was, that they won the Champions League. So that could be something. I like that. And a Messi in a Barca kit. That might be his last ever season Champions League with Barca. I need to double check the kits and the dates and stuff. But class. Love it, man. Nice, thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed that, guys. Such a shame about Wirtz's injury. Nice to have that. Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely shirt, and I'm very thankful for the little Brucey bonus. The Dave Turnbull. I can show you this now with the feature that we've got. There we go. Boom. So he's got some. It's like top trumps kind of stats and stuff, and I'm pretty sure that there's NFT like equivalents to this. And I don't know if this is maybe an NFT he's redeemed and turned physical or whatever. I do also have some Topps NFTs. I've got like some autograph ones and stuff as well that are just NFTs, like Bundesliga, which was like the first thing that they released. But yeah, magic, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream today. I wish you guys all the luck for game week 254. I hope you are all exactly 0.1 points behind me, and we'll race to the top of the podium. Guys, like, subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff. Please check out the video I dropped yesterday, and join me on Sunday for some live streaming action as well. In the video I made yesterday, guys, I did try and put extra effort and thought into making sure there's some good take home and some good forecasting for the next 2 or 3 months. So I hope you do enjoy that element of it all. Like, subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff, guys. Stay out of trouble, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.